Hi everyone, this is Eileen from Northern Light Tarot. I hope you're all doing really well. So the title of this reading is, how do they feel about you right now? So right now I'm just going to change the screen so that you have a much closer up view of the cards. So for this reading, all you need to do is just picture this person who's on your mind. Just imagine them and then choose between these three sets of cards here. This is set of cards number 1. This is set of cards number 2, and this is set of cards number 3. So I'll just give you a moment to do that now. Okay, so right now I'm just going to place aside set of cards number 2 and this set of cards number 3. So I can go ahead now with this set of cards number 1. How do they feel about you right now? Okay, so this is going to be a relationship reading for you and the person on your mind. And just as I place the cards down, I want to quickly mention, if you'd ever like a highly personalized video recorded reading with me, all of the details to book are in the description box below. You can book via Etsy or via PayPal, and I also offer a reading with a turnaround time of within 24 hours. And again, all of the details to book are in the description box below. So right now I want to go ahead with this set of cards number 1. So you and your energies in this connection, them and their energies in this connection, your feelings towards them, their feelings towards you, your past together, present together, future together, and the outcome card, not to be taken in the literal sense, but to be interpreted. And here are our clarifying cards. So let's go ahead. How do they feel about you right now? Well, let's take a look. You and your energies. So you're being represented by the World card. So, this can be about, it's definitely the card of wanting a successful completion. It can sometimes represent things having to go full circle. Okay, so for many of you, it's kind of like maybe they were part of your life and you're kind of like waiting for them to kind of like to come back around, to come back towards you. Okay, let's take a look. Their energy, the Knight of Pentacles, and the past position, the Seven of Swords. So yes, I'm seeing strongly here that, for you, it's kind of like this, it kind of feels like it was a lost opportunity. And when I look at this Seven of Swords, this is your blended past position. I kind of feel like they feel the same way. Okay, lost opportunities. Now, one or both of you could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, it's kind of like the rug literally got pulled out from underneath this connection. I'm getting that strongly. Now, they could also be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. What I'm seeing with them presently is this kind of like solid, kind of stoic, kind of like non-moving, but solid energy with them as regards you. Okay, let's take another card for them. So what I'm seeing here is that they want a reunion with you. Now you could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You don't need to be. But what I'm getting here is like there's this stationary energy. Things just stopped. There was a lost opportunity. Now you're both seeking like kind of like the reconnect. I feel that they have a deep heart connection to you with this Three of Cups. This could be somebody who both of you just always maybe thought of each other as a friend, but then something kind of like suddenly clicked. I'm seeing that. I want to take a card for this past position. That you two could have been very much in a connection and you two have split up. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, and you know, both of you now are wanting to absolutely reconnect here. This is very powerful energy. The Star card, it is about that dream and wish coming to fruition, okay? It's also the card of deep attraction. So that's really important to know. Let's take a look. Yeah, they want to, how they feel about you right now is kind of like an understanding of the situation, because there is a situation here. Something's gone down. They're kind of here. They're kind of with you. They wanna reach out to you. I see that very strongly with this Page of Wands. So one or both of you could be a fire sign: Leo, Aries, Sag. Let's take another card. Their energy towards you. I feel like you're both very much in each other's energy here. It's very powerful. They want to reunite with you. I see this so strongly. Oh yes. So I'm definitely seeing here there's deep attraction between the both of you, and they are absolutely, you know, they are very passionate about you. That's how they're feeling right now. There's something stopping them coming towards you here. Sorry, something stopping them coming towards you, yes. With this Knight of Pentacles energy. Very time sensitive, I feel. There's a reunion on the cards here. Absolutely. You know, I'm seeing that they've realized that they've really messed up. There's like nobody compares to you with this Empress and Star energy. Nobody does. What did they do? Is there something that they did here with the Seven of Swords? Because they are regretting it now. So we've got the Four of Swords, your energy towards them. You know, this is the card of needing a time out. The card of knowing that this is coming full circle, okay? Yeah, the Hanged Man. You're both observing each other from a distance here. I can see this so strongly with the Hanged Man. It's kind of like just waiting for the right time. That's what I'm getting. Let's take a look going forwards. Seven of Cups relating to the Seven of Swords. So there's this element of you know how you feel about them. They know how they feel about you. But you're both kind of like cautiously watching on each other here. And going forwards, there's this energy of not knowing how to tackle this, okay? Because of what's happened in the past. There's something to do with a betrayal, a lost opportunity, something to do with guilt, their guilt, and going forwards, they don't know how to tackle this, okay, with the Seven of Cups. So let's take this outcome card now. It's called the outcome card, but it's much more than this. It's the overarching energy for the whole reading. It's the big message the universe wants you to hear. It's the clarity. It's the guidance. It's the prediction. And we have strength. So that is beautiful. Okay. It's telling me if you have decided to take a step back from this right now, okay, which I feel many of you have with this Four of Swords, that it certainly was the right thing for you to do, okay? That's for some of you. Because there needs to be a breakthrough from this Knight of Pentacles and this Seven of Cups. It's kind of like I just get the energy that it's something that they did, okay? And there's something to do with them understanding that for this to move forwards, they need to make a strong kind of like move in your direction, because it won't be you going towards them. Let's keep going. Oh, beautiful. So when I see this card, the Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. It does it kind of just does give me that strong twin flame energy for you two. And whenever I see the strength energy also, I do see sometimes there can be some clashes, okay? And it's kind of like part of your journey of discovery of each other and oneself, okay? Oh, beautiful. Embrace through each other. You will find the missing pieces. That's really, really beautiful. And we have, oh, guilt. The card of guilt. So this with the Seven of Swords, okay? You know what went on here? There is something to do with guilt. And I feel it's very much on their part. You know, I see these 3 cups. Do they feel guilty because they're with somebody else? You know, did they decide to go back to somebody else because they regret that now? Okay. There is something to do possibly with a third party here. Let's take a card for overall clarity, guidance and prediction. Beautiful, the Four of Wands. So very strongly, especially with this 3 of Cups, you know, it seems to me that there is very much a reunion, okay, going forwards into the future. And again, this Four of Wands is some, you know, it does represent this very strong twin flame energy that exists between you two. And especially with this card here, embrace, you know, through each other, you will find the missing pieces. I mean, that's beautiful. So whatever's gone on here in the past, there is a way forwards. That's what I'm seeing here. Absolutely. What I'm going to do is extend this over on Vimeo. I'm going to do a blended Celtic cross reading for you and the person on your mind, looking deeper into the energies, further into the future, with messages, guidance and prediction. And this is your set of cards number 1 here. If you'd like to join me, it's the first link in the description box below. If not, I just really hope that you found this reading helpful. And the big message that's coming out of this reading is that in time that there is going to be a reunion here, which is really, really positive. So there we go. And if you found this reading helpful, I'd be so grateful if you could give it a thumbs up. And if you subscribe, then you'll be notified when I do my next reading, which will be in a couple of days' time. Okay, so right now I'm going to move on to set of cards number 2. Okay, so just give these a shuffle. So right now, I'm going to move on to this set of cards number 2 here. And the title of this reading is How They Feel About You Right Now. It actually goes deeper than that. It's actually a relationship reading for you and them. Okay, so as I just place these cards down, I just want to quickly mention, if you'd ever like a highly personalized video recorded reading with me, all of the details to book are in the description box below. You can book via Etsy or via PayPal. I also offer a reading with a turnaround time of within 24 hours. And again, all of the details to book are in the description box below. But right now, I want to go ahead with this reading. How they feel about you right now. So, you and your energies in this connection. Them and their energies in this connection. Your feelings towards them, their feelings towards you, your past together, present together, future together, and the outcome card. Not to be taken in the literal sense, but to be interpreted. So, let's go ahead now. You and your energies, them and their energies, and let's take a look at this past position. Okay, so you both want to work on this. I see that very, very strongly. Okay, you know, they're being represented by the Three of Swords. There's heartbreak involved here with how they're feeling about you. We can't sugarcoat it. What it does tell me is there's a real depth of feeling as regards you deep at their core, okay? Otherwise, we wouldn't see the Three of Swords. So they could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They don't need to be, as could you. And I see that you want to work on this, okay? You're being represented by the Eight of Pentacles. So you could be an Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, as could they. What we've got here in the past position is the Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm getting, 5 minutes ago, 5 hours ago, okay, is that you two want a new beginning, okay? That's what the Ace of Pentacles is all about. It's about that new beginning in the 3D energy. So let's just take a card for this past position. I'm seeing some kind of floaty kind of energy here. That these clouds are really kind of popping out. I just feel like it's inside both of your minds, but you're not saying it. It's kind of like a daydream. You're both dreaming about each other here. Let's take another. Oh, the Four of Wands. So for many of you, this has been a split. For many of you, this is kind of like you two are on different sides of the planet, or you're in different places and you just can't see each other right now. It doesn't need to be distance. I'm seeing with the Wands, I very often see a workplace scenario. But I'm also strongly seeing a split here as well, okay? And the Devil literally just jumped out. So could be something forbidden here with this Three of Swords. And I just seen the Ten of Swords as well. Three of Swords and the Devil energy. So that's an extra message. There's something here that came to an end because it was forbidden. Because there's somebody else on their side. Okay, so that's for some of you, but regardless of the scenario, because there are many, you two both want the reunion. That's massively what I'm getting here. That you both want this reunion, and you two are kind of almost chained to each other here. I always say don't be worried about these scary looking cards. They represent different things at different times, okay? And what I'm seeing here is just a very intense connection between you two, okay? They've got their eye on you, okay? Their energy towards you, the Two of Wands, incredible with that Devil energy, okay? It's intense, okay? They're heartbroken over you. They're watching you from a distance. They're watching you on social media. They're trying to find things out about you, what you're doing. They're very firmly focused on you. You could be dealing with fire energy here as well. So Leo, Aries, and Sag. This is intense, okay? Really intense. And there's something that you're realizing that's going to be difficult about taking this forwards with the Eight of Pentacles, because this is knowing that there's a difficult journey ahead, but knowing that you want to take this journey, okay? But these energies here, off the scale, okay? They are, I feel like they're just thinking about you incessantly. Ten of Wands, your energy towards them. So you may be feeling right now that they have disappeared, that they've gone, that they're not coming back, or this can't go any further. But you need to know it's not like that, okay? There's something here massively that they're keeping inside of themselves, that they're not sharing with you, as regards how they feel about you, okay? Let's take, oh my goodness, the Lover's energy right in the center of the reading. It's intense. This is so intense. The Lovers and the Devil energy. These two cards, you know, look how similar they are. Okay? You know, this means something here. Okay? It's kind of like, it's so intense that you two, it's kind of like, are you trying to, so for some of you, it's kind of like you're trying to keep apart. Okay? But you just can't forget about each other. But there's deep intensity. You know, you two are so attracted to each other here. It's just so intense. But this is the Lover's energy as well. So this is about, it is about love. It's about the ultimate bond. Okay? That is highly significant here. When we look at this, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Devil energy, and the Lovers, all on this timeline. There's logistical issues. There's 3D issues. But the feelings are all here. Okay? There's kind of like the deep energy between you two. But then comes in like kind of like the worry, the fear. You know, let's keep going. Oh my goodness, the Nine of Cups going forwards. So just another confirmation, you know, really of just what this is. It's very, very powerful. The Nine of Cups, one step away from the 10, the ultimate emotional bond. And on the 10 of Cups, we have a beautiful, you know, family scenario. There's little children running around, and these two people, you know, underneath this rainbow, you know, made up of all 10 cups. It's kind of like going forward, you're just going to be one step away from that, okay? Kind of like in the immediate future, always one step away. Let's take this outcome card. It's called the outcome card, but it's much more than this. It's the overarching energy for the whole reading. It's the big message the universe wants you to hear. It's the clarity, it's the guidance, it's the prediction. And we have, oh yes, still one step away. Okay, things going forwards, these two are very related, okay? Things are not, we are not at the 10, okay? We're not at the 10. Things are in the 3D energy, like out of balance. It's kind of like they're sitting in this energy, okay? And you're both in this energy. Going forwards, just immediately, things are not coming back into balance here. This is the wish card. You both wish for each other. Let's take a look at these cards. Control. So there is something to do with controlling aspects. There's some element in the 3D which is controlling this, because if that was taken away, you two would be just there with each other, okay? Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plans. So this kind of goes with this, okay? It's kind of like they're making their plans towards you now. So we have the wait card. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So, you know, nature is going to take its course. This is good, because I feel that, you know, we're just one step away here. Let's take a card going forwards. And let's take a card for overall clarity, guidance, and prediction. Okay. We have overcoming the obstacles. Wonderful. Very, very passionate. So this is really good. Okay. There's certainly an element here of other people, literal controlling aspects. Could be other people, could be something to do with work, lots of other people kind of being involved somehow. Let's take a look. The Five of Pentacles. So, I like this. Okay, because there's two people on this card. This is like what I'm seeing here is that both of you feel that things are out of balance. Both of you can't stand it as it is. You miss each other, okay? And there's a way forwards here. Absolutely. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this over on Vimeo. I'm going to do a blended Celtic cross reading for you and the person on your mind, looking deeper into the energies, further into the future with clarity, guidance, prediction and messages. This is your set of cards number 2 here. If you'd like to join me, it's the first link in the description box below. If not, I just want you to know that there's real intensity in this reading, and it does seem to me whatever the obstacles are, and there's going to be many different ones because there's so many different scenarios, but those obstacles, it really seems to be that they're going to be overthrown, okay? So I'll leave it there. If you found the reading helpful, I'd be so grateful if you could now give it a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, then you'll catch my next reading, which should be in a few days. Okay, so I'll leave it there, and I really hope that you found that reading helpful. And now I'm going to move on to set of cards number 3. So let's just place these cards back in, and now I'm going to move on to this set of cards number 3 here, and the title of this reading is How Do They Feel About You Right Now? So let's go ahead. So it's actually it's a relationship reading for both of you, okay? So let's get these cards placed down now. Okay. So, before I get started, I just want to quickly mention, if you'd ever like a highly personalized video recorded reading with me, all of the details to book are in the description box below. You can book via Etsy or via PayPal, and I also offer a reading with a turnaround time of within 24 hours. And again, all of the details to book are in the description box below. But right now, I want to go ahead with this reading. How do they feel about you right now? So, you and your energies in this connection, them and their energies in this connection, your feelings towards them, their feelings towards you, your past together, present together, future together, and the outcome card, not to be taken in the literal sense, but to be interpreted. And here are our clarifying cards here. So let's take a look. You and your energies, them and their energies. So, okay, there's been, these two cards represent chaos, confusion, fear, inner conflict, okay, just straight away. You're being represented by the 5 of Wands, so you could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, as could they. Let's take a look at this past position. The Page of Pentacles and their energy towards you. Okay, so regardless of the scenario, and there are going to be many, the big message about how they feel about you right now is that they love you, okay? It doesn't get clearer than that. Their energy towards you, the 2 of Cups. So you or they could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, so there could be something surrounding you here. Is there a decision you have to make? That's for some of you. What I'm seeing here with this Page of Pentacles is this could have kind of like it got going. There was an offer, or there could have been dating, and it just didn't. Well, whatever, that's one scenario. It didn't take off. But what I'm getting here is you're dealing with somebody who's like emotionally kind of like feeling as though how do I put this? That they're second guessing themselves, okay? There is emotional immaturity here. It's kind of like they're in love with you, but they kind of like feel like they don't even need to say it, okay? I just got that. Yeah, they just feel like that they don't need to say it, or they're just not letting you know. They're just not letting you know, okay? Let's take another card for them. They could be scared of rejection. Okay, this could be your ex, okay? Absolutely, this could be your ex. And they're concerned about going towards you because they don't know what you're going to say, okay? And for some of you, they're waiting to hear from you. But this could be someone you've never been in a connection with, and they literally like wait for every interaction from you. I want to take a card for this past position. For some of you, they just didn't spell it out to you, okay? They didn't say it. They didn't truly say how they felt. They were giving you crumbs, okay? And now they're regretting it. That's a big, strong message for some of you. They were breadcrumbing you, and now they're regretting it. I'm getting that so strong. Yeah. And now, as hard as it was, you've stepped back. Okay? But that's you finding it very, very hard. Okay? Yeah. This is kind of like, it's almost like that big conversation didn't happen. And you're just like, what? You're kind of like, well, what is this? What is this? Tell me what this is. Because for some of you, you've made yourself really, really clear here. Yeah, you're dealing with somebody who's all over the place here. Let's take a look. 9 of Wands, yeah. Oh, you're very much dealing with somebody who, either A, like really emotionally immature and feels like they want to be chased, okay? Also, very possibly, you're dealing with someone who's been wounded in the past, okay? Now, it could be to do with your connection, like they feel somehow wounded. You could just be dealing with somebody who kind of like is so truly resistant to opening up. It's ridiculous, okay? Because they need to sort it out. It's kind of like they're waiting for you to go towards them, even though they rejected you. You know? They need to understand it doesn't work like that. Let's take a look. Oh, there's a way forwards. Okay. The sun energy. Whatever it was here in the past with what they offered you, they now know it wasn't enough. They do know. But they're still thinking that if they just sit there, that you're going to come towards them. Okay? That you're just going to... They just have this thing that they stand like proud and you're going to come back towards them. That's the only way to sort this out. It's kind of like they're coming across as this like wounded warrior kind of like person, but ultimately they're in love with you, and they just need to accept that and open up to the vulnerability that brings. Okay? And we do have the sun energy going forwards. Let's take a card. Yeah. 4 of Cups. They're literally, they could literally be sitting under a tree saying, why is this happening to me? When they already know. They already know what they did. Let's take a look at this outcome card. It's called the outcome card, but it's much more than this. It's the overarching energy for the whole reading, the big message the universe wants you to hear, the clarity, the guidance, and the prediction. Queen of Wands. Okay, so it's about you not accepting this connection as it stands. They've got to do some opening up here. Okay, so it's about you standing in your power right now. Absolutely. They've got to come towards you the right way. That's just what I'm getting here. Be in no doubt, the big message for this reading is that they are absolutely in love with you with this 2 of Cups. They're all over the place. Determination. This is kind of like what you want to see from them. You want to see them determined. Okay? And we have the card of leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. It's kind of like it's them that need to take the leap of faith. Absolutely. And I feel for you, as difficult as it is for you right now, it's your leap of faith to not take any action here, to just kind of like say, no, enough is enough. It's got to come from you. Okay? So when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So this is telling me that ultimately it's a journey, okay? So for you, it's kind of like, don't be in the 5 of Wands energy, okay? It's kind of like your learning curve, the pair of you, okay? I feel like for you now, it's time for you to step away, and that's what's going to very much bring them towards you, okay? I'm getting that so strongly here. Let's take another card. You're dealing with someone who broods, okay? Who kind of, like, it's not a very nice way to say it, but like sits in their own kind of like sulk, okay? You're dealing with a sulky person, okay? I'm so sorry to say, but they need to lighten up and brighten up and understand that they can take action, okay? So it's kind of like up to you how you deal with this. The suggestion is to make that difficult decision to truly step back. And that will begin the journey, okay? The 3 of Wands. journey towards. So you're dealing with a kind of a tricky kind of character here who is not open to their vulnerability when it comes to love as much as they do love you. That's the big message coming through. So what I'm going to do is extend this over on Vimeo. I'm going to do a blended Celtic cross reading for you and the person on your mind. This is your set of cards number 3 here. It's the first link in the description box below. It looks deeper into the energies, further into the future with guidance, prediction and messages. So yeah, if you'd like to join me, first link in the description box below. And also I just want to mention, if you did find this reading helpful, I'd be so grateful if you could now give it a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, then you'll catch my next reading. Okay, so I'll leave it there. Bye for now.